My name is Sarah Vaz and I am a psychologist with BSS. I have been here since January 2018, I think. Yeah, so just over a year.
My name is Mercedes Asensio. I'm a senior psychologist and I've been working with BSS for around 10 years already.
So my name is Nikki Georgievski and my role here at BSS is a psychologist. I've been doing this role now for over 3 years.
I support Paraburdoo, Wickham and Karratha. 3 very different regional areas.
I have been working in Tom Price for Rio for over a year.
So the town sites that I'm involved in at the moment are Wickham, Karratha, Dampier and Pannawonica.
What makes Tom Price special? I would say a couple of things. One is the scenery. The place is really beautiful. It's like a green patch surrounded by the red from the pillar, so it's really stunning. But the other thing I like about Tom Price is the feeling. It's really like a young, family-orientated town.
Well, I'm a Pilbara boy, so I was born and raised in Newman, so I have a bit of a sense of nostalgia being in that area, especially when I think back when I was a kid.
What I love about the role is the variety, amazing variety. So one moment I may be speaking with an adult, the next may be a child, an adolescent. There may be critical incidents to attend, presentations to do, networking, you name it. It's really interesting. Never a moment to feel bored.
I've been doing counseling, for 25 years, and I really like, helping people, listening to people's stories, helping them to problem solve their situations, bring someone from a situation where they might feel very, distressed, where they don't see options for the future, and bring them to a situation where they can feel happier with themselves. Yeah.
I feel that the work that I do up north is appreciated, and especially when you talk to certain individuals who have difficulties disclosing some of their complaints to other people, and that they feel confident talking to you about some of their problems. It does feel as though you are playing a significant role in helping this individual out.
From one session to the next, you can see whether someone has been reflecting, developing insight through, because that's our aim, to be able to touch the client in such a way that they're able to delve into their own strength.
The employees are usually very grateful that they have someone to talk, that this is provided by the company. And I also think that something that makes BSS special there in a way is that we don't live in the same town. I think that if you work in a small town, in a really small town, it's much better that the psychologist doesn't live in the same place.
But also those who may engage for 3 or 4 sessions, the difference that it makes in their lives is incredible. And they say they leave with a lot more skills than when they started. They get to know themselves a lot different too. Yeah, and it's beautiful. It's lovely to see that.
Well, some of the benefits of having an on-site psychologist in some of these rural towns is that it provides a face to the name, to the services that are being provided, but it also improves on the relationships that we have with the people that we're actually servicing, but also to the relevant stakeholders as well, such as the injury management advisors and also the HR advisors, and also supervisors as well, who might potentially contact us for any assistance that they have in relation to a worker that they might have issues with.
We can assist their employees there and then, so they don't have to wait for weeks. Well, I don't know what residential people would do if Rio Tinto didn't offer the services that they do. But what we're there to do is to make sure that the employee is able to cope with life's ups and downs.
I think that what Rio has is the reassurance that someone is there looking after the mental health of their employees. So if they have concerns about someone's mental health, they know that they have people on the ground in the town that would be able to see them. Sometimes it's not just the employees, they are immediate family.
Well, the way that Rio Tinto supports me in providing a service, especially within Panawanaka and Karratha and Dampier, is that they really promote the services to the workers. And they're also extremely flexible in allowing their workers to come in for any counselling sessions that they would like.
I work with peer supporters, and they tell me how Rio Tinto allows them time to meet on a quarterly basis if they need to within the work environment, so they don't have to come in during their time off.
They advertise BSS services, in newsletters. I've been to mine sites, and they usually try to put our flyers or cards everywhere, in the toilets everywhere, so clients know that they can call us.
It's those things that Rio Tinto does well, allow them to engage, and they promote the service continuously.
If someone asked me, I want to go and live in the Pilbara, I would certainly would say, if you can choose, go to John Price. That's how much I like the place.
Having a client say to you, thank you for the help that you've provided me, especially when there's workers who would have never ever thought about utilising the assistance of a psychologist before, whether that's around the stigma around seeing a psychologist, but to actually have them say thank you, I find that to be extremely rewarding, and definitely keeps me coming back to provide ongoing assistance as well.